Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today I am going to be doing this stacked pebble mold. This came from Resin Mold Box. It was in the July box. And I'm going to just put in these little white pebbles. I think they're supposed to be for maybe like a fish tank or something. I don't know, I got them at Dollar Tree. I thought these would look really good in this kind of vase. I am also trying to use up some of the things that I have in my craft stash. I have totes upon totes of things that I just need to use up and clear out. And I don't even know what I have them for, what I was thinking I could use them for. I've had these things long before I even started doing resin. So you'll probably see quite a few of those kind of videos coming up where I am just trying to use up stuff that is sitting around in totes. Need to clear out some space, make room for new stuff. I am just trying to get my little pebbles coated with resin. I did use Bond Crafter resin, and I found a little rock that was discolored. I'm going to try to keep an eye out for those. I'm sure some will get by me, but we're going to keep an eye out. Going to get this all mixed up. I want to make sure all those little pebbles are coated. I'm going to spray the inside of my vase mold. And as always, I smush my fingers around in there. Don't know if it helps, but it makes me feel better. So I do it anyway. And now I'm going to try to get this down in there. Now, I don't know if my ratio, rock to resin ratio, is good. It might be too rocky, so it might not even hold together well. I guess I'm going to have to wait and find out when it's time for demolding. I'm going to smush these down in there, poke them with my popsicle stick, try to make sure there are no air pockets in there. Get those little rocks everywhere I need them to be. And it does have kind of like a tilted at an angle top rim. And I think that adds a little bit of character to it. It's not just a straight vase across the top. This kind of reminds me of a Zen garden. You know, where you stack the rocks on top of each other. That's what this looks like. This could very well use up my entire bag of these white little pebbles. I think it's going to take quite a bit. Plus, you know, like I said, I don't know if I'm using the right ratio. I'm really packing it full of little rocks in here. One small bag of pebbles, though, is really not going to make a dent in my stash. Now, I can't be alone in this, right? I know that some of you have to have this kind of situation also, where you have just tons of craft stash and you don't know what to do with, but you don't want to get rid of it because maybe you can use it someday in something. Please tell me I'm not alone in this. Get some more of these rocks stirred up, and I think I'm going to pour just a little bit of resin down into the mold just to get it a little bit wetter down there. Hopefully this wasn't a mistake. That should be fine, and maybe it'll just go down in between those rocks where maybe there is a tiny little air pocket. Get it filled in. I don't know, we'll see. Let's get some more rocks in there though and get this thing filled up. It's actually taking a lot more rocks than I thought it would. Gonna squish these down in there as well. And I gotta make sure that I'm getting down into the out dents. Does that make sense? I don't know. Or the pebble is sticking out. I have to make sure I'm pushing the little pebbles into the rock shape, so it's filling the outside of the mold as well. So I'm trying to make sure I push it over as well when I'm pushing it down. I'm trying to really pack it in there. Sometimes my description is a little lacking in details, so hopefully you understand what I'm saying or can see what I'm doing. I'm going to give this a little spray of isopropyl alcohol because I am doing a lot of digging around with that popsicle stick. I'm going to bang it a few times on my table. Take a look around. I see a little spot there where it looks like there's some just resin and no rock. So I'm trying to get the rock into there, and that is on one of the outer parts of that rock. So that's why I was trying to shove it over into there. It's not wanting to stay though. Let's get some more pebble into there and see if I can just maneuver it into that vacant spot. Hopefully that helps and gets into that spot that I needed. We shall see at the end. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to give it another squirt because I did create more bubbles. Get some more rock in there, start patting that around. Try to finish all this off. I want to try to get it as level as possible at the bottom as well. I am just going to add a layer of dry pebbles in there and see how much it raises it up and maybe soaks it up with the resin. I'm going to push it around just a little bit. And as you can see, the resin is coming up as I'm pushing those rocks down. So I think I have enough resin in there. My ratio might be okay. Let's just scrape out the rest that's in this cup and add a little bit of resin there. Pat it around again. Looks pretty good. I want to get it up to the rim. I don't think I want to dome it. I'm going to add a little bit more rock, dry rock, and pat it into that resin again. And that looks pretty good. I really hope this comes out good because I really like the mold and I like the thought process of how this could look. I really think it would work well for somebody who has a Zen garden or like a Zen motif in their house. I don't, but for those who do, I think this would look really good. All right, I'm going to set this aside for the night and be back for demold. Spray with isopropyl alcohol. See you soon. All right, let's do this. Let's see how this came out. Not too bad on the bottom. I see a tiny bit of overage on one side that I'll have to clean up. But other than that, maybe a tip or two of one rock sticking out. But I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think the rest of it is just fine. So I think it'll be good. Rolled down the vase really easy. Let's see if the suction breaks easily inside of the vase or not. Try to pull that out of there. Yeah, not too bad. Wiggle it. And there we go. Not bad at all. Get my mold turned right side out. You always want to turn your molds right side out immediately after so they don't get ruined. You want to make those molds last as long as possible. Some of these are not cheap. We want longevity out of our molds. All right, let's take a look. Okay, I see a yellow rock that got past me. Oh no, there is a void spot where it's just resin and no rocks. I knew I was having trouble with that spot. I kept pushing it over. It just wasn't going in and staying in. And I do have some overage there that I need to trim off. But that doesn't look bad at all. I like it. All right, let me get a good look at this thing. Okay, I see a bubble. I don't know if you can see it or not. I see a hole where the rock left me a little air pocket right in there. So I am going to just grab my UV resin and fill it in. I don't think you'll be able to tell that I'm filling it in once it's done, so we're going to do that. You actually might not have been able to see it at all if it wasn't pointed out to you, because those rocks, you know, they have the little bit of resin in between, so it might not have been seen, but I'm going to fill it in anyway. It'll make me feel better. I am just taking my UV resin and I'm going to get it in that hole there and take my pointy tool and just try to get it in there. It's not going to take much at all, just a little dot. And if it doesn't fill it in completely, I can always come back with just a tiny bit more and go over it again. And if it is sticking up too much, you can always just take a little nail file and nail it down and file it down just a little bit. Throw that under my UV light and it is good. That looks pretty good, but it's kind of plain to me. I think it needs something. How about, I want to keep it natural looking. So how about just some twine? Let's see what that looks like. Definitely don't want to do bling on this because it just doesn't go with the stone aesthetics. I think that'll look good. I'll grab my B7000 and we're going to just glue that on there. Seems to go well together, I think. What do you think? I think doing rhinestones or bling wrap or really anything flashy just wouldn't go with it. I think natural is good. For this one anyway. We'll bling something else out. Get that started and glued down. And I was thinking I might burn the little phrase off of this piece of twine, but I think that just adds to the natural look that this has going for it. Get this back over itself, glue it onto the other end, and then I'm just going to snip it off as close as possible, but I am going to go over just a tiny bit so it's not short. Hold that there for a second. Give it another shot of B7000. My B7000 is running out. I did get a new tube from Amazon. It should be here any day now. Not soon enough, though. Get that laid down in there. I am just going to continue around and do it in those other grooves of the pebbles. Get my twine down in there. My B7000. Twist it around. And once I get that all done, I think it'll be done. I think that completes the look. I will speed this up just a little bit because I'm just repeating the previous step that I did. Gluing that in there, pressing it down. Now on to the last one. I think this was pretty easy to do. A great way to use up some of my supplies. And I really do like it. I'll have to find something to do with it. All right. That is going to be it for me. Just get this last piece stuck down on there. We'll take a quick look at it. And it did help putting that twine around it to hide that void space in the back. Kind of camouflages it just a little bit. But next time I do this, and if I use rock again, I will be very mindful of that little spot there because I knew that was going to be a problem. And I tried. I kept pushing it. It just kept coming out of there. But at least it wasn't a bubble, right? Could have been worse. All right, that is it for me. Here are a few final pictures for you. Thanks for watching.